Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
The former Speaker of the Michigan House charged with taking bribes in what the feds are calling the largest public corruption scandal in Lansing in decades. We start here at 6 o'clock with the arrests in a medical marijuana scheme. Good evening, everybody. I'm Kimberly Gill.
I'm Devin Skillian. Good to have you with us. Rich Johnson admits to taking more than $100,000 in bribes when he led the Michigan Medical Marijuana Licensing Board. Johnson was the chairman of that board from 2017 to 2019 after serving as Speaker of the House from 2001 to 2004. Grant Herms live with the details on the investigation. It's a big one, Grant.
It certainly is, and it dates back to 2017, at the very beginning of when he sat on that board, and there were the first rumblings of a potential corruption scheme into who got licenses to be able to sell medical marijuana and who didn't, and now we know it went all the way to the very top.
Public corruption is a poison to any democracy.
Michigan's U.S. Attorney for the Western District bringing heavy charges against former State Speaker of the House, Rick Johnson, charging him with taking more than $110,000 in bribes while he led the now defunct Michigan Medical Marijuana Licensing Board from 2017 to 2019.
Johnson accepted these bribes corruptly, which is to say he accepted them with the understanding that these bribes were offered to influence him or to reward him for actions that he might take.
Johnson was charged alongside three others, Oakland County businessman John DeWoo Delali and two lobbyists, Brian Pierce and Vincent Brown, who helped funnel money to Johnson and companies he owned after he was appointed to lead the board by former Governor Rick Snyder. Court documents and the U.S. Attorney saying Johnson was given money and gifts in exchange for access and licenses during a time when the state's medical marijuana industry was booming. This afternoon it was released all four men have taken plea deals. Johnson will have to pay back the money he took. And the FBI agent in charge of the investigation calling the case a message to those in office.
Public officials, elected officials, that if you're involved in illegal activity, you will be investigated and you will be prosecuted.
Now, all four men are expected to be arraigned in court in the next week or two, according to the U.S. Attorney. Pierce and Brown are facing 5 years in prison, 3 years probation, and a $250,000 fine each. Johnson and Delali are facing 10 years in prison, 3 years probation, and $250,000 fine as well. Evan, back to you.
The investigation may not be done. All right, Grant. All right, now tonight, Local 4 tracking the plan to bring down some of the most dangerous buildings in Detroit.
We started keeping an eye on the efforts because of this building on Detroit's west side. It was in danger of collapsing onto Linwood until the city brought in machines last month to demolish it. Sean Lay is live on Detroit's east side with what's next on the demolition list. Sean.
A long list, a lot of buildings to check out. We've been all over town looking at buildings on the list. We're here on East Jefferson, the old YMCA, if you remember the building. Beautiful building, but it's been vacant for a long time. Look up top, that no roof there, obviously a fire hazard. The city says this place has to come down in a demo. I'll take you to the west side now, and another massive structure that got a designation today for an emergency demo after a disturbing find right inside. Let's start right here, 7310 Southfield, a massive old school left wide open right along the Southfield Freeway. You've passed this place a million times. Hit with an emergency demo order today, not just because it's one of Detroit's most dangerous buildings, but also because of what was found here just a few days ago. We did some digging and found it was April 1st. The bodies of two people were found dead inside the school, likely of a drug overdose. That is new information until now we did not know before.
The school has been vacant and open for some time. It's been subject to a significant amount of vandalism that's compromised the integrity of the structure. We recently received an emergency order on that building actually this morning from the City of Detroit building official. We're taking all the necessary measures to address that as an emergency. Of course, we are aware that human remains were found and are hearts go out to the family, and we're hopeful that they find peace and closure in that process.
Let's talk about why these demos are so important. This old school on the west side has also made the list. We have seen bricks fall off of buildings like this, so it's a safety issue. People have tried to get inside. They could get hurt. People living nearby, they're sick of living near these abandoned buildings. Let's show you some new city drone footage of the old LaChoy factory. That's right, LaChoy, the food company. Demolition started here just this week on the building that was left here long ago. And also just days ago, this massive fire at a vacant commercial building on Burlingame, highlighting the urgent need to bring down dangerous buildings. How many buildings are we talking about? The city demo department working with a list of 300 commercial buildings on that demo list. And Kimberly, you can see some buildings start deteriorating so quickly they get an emergency demo designation like the one we saw today over on the west side. Back to you.
Yeah, more than 300 left to go. A lot of work to do. Sean, we appreciate your story tonight.
Now to the day that really is and really does feel like a holiday in the city of Detroit. It's opening day for the local, at least the local home opener, winding down after a very busy afternoon at Comerica Park. In just a minute, we'll hear from a loyal Tigers fan who has now been to 60 opening day games.
Look forward to that story. That's right. And well, the game didn't end the way we hoped it would, but it's still fun to have baseball back. Our team coverage starts with Bernie and a look at how things played out on the field. Bernie.
Well, Kimberly, it played out well for a while. Tigers had a 3-1 lead early, but they had nothing in the end, and the Red Sox win it 6-3 in the home opener. We've got highlights. We're going to go to the Boston sixth, man on, Rafael Devers at bat, and he's going to hit a shot, and I mean a shot to center field. Riley Green trying to run it down, but he can't at the base of the wall. He almost had it. Alex Verdugo is going to score. That tied the game 3-3. Later in the 6-2 on, and this is the one that killed him. Adam Duvall, 3-run home run, third of the year. Red Sox win it 6-3. But the Tigers fielded the man that one loss cannot bust their positive vibe. Here in Detroit.
I think just the overall energy, guys that aren't playing in the game. I think the bench energy is really good. We know that, we use 3 pinch hitters today. Anyone can be in the game at any time. So I feel like that culture was created in spring training, and everyone has a pretty good understanding of their role in the team.
Early on, and we feel like we in there. We come to spring training, we have a good spring training, and the confidence is still high, man. It's just a one loss, and we're gonna shake it up and come back Saturday and try to win.
There you go. They're not busting that positive vibe they came up here from Florida with. Now, the crowd was excellent here, as it normally is at Comerica. Tigers with that 3-run lead, the enthusiasm, and antifreeze seemed to sag later in the game. But standing by live with more on the fans is Brandon Rue. He's outside with one very special story. Good evening, Brandon.
Yes, Bernie, I met a lot of Bernie Smilovitz fans here today for the home opener. I met families with 3 to 4 generations of Tigers fans, and then one fan in particular who's been to more than 30 home openers at the old Tiger Stadium, and every one of them here at Comerica Park.
I don't want to give Super Detroit Tigers fan Linda Ketterer's age away, but Linda, how many Tigers home openers is this for you?
60 years in a row, except for COVID that we've been I haven't missed one since 9th grade.
The names on the jerseys when it all started at Tigers Stadium back in the 1960s.
Back to Willie Horton and L.K. Line and Norm Cash.
Linda's collected a lot of her own jerseys over 6 decades.
Brandon Inge, Granderson, Biggie.
Linda's daughter, Autumn, on a cold spring day, is with Mom for the A10 flyover just before first pitch.
More years than that, you freeze your butt off.
Ketterer prefers a simple hot dog over the gourmet lobster on the evolving Comerica Park menu. Her focus is baseball, whether it's a ride to the World Series or another rebuild year. Woo! Creating memories here with her grandkids.
You got to be a real fan to enjoy this, so, but they're my Tigers, so we love it.
Through thick and thin, you gotta love it. The grandkids were not here today with Linda, but she has started bringing them to games. And of course, one of their first games to Comerica Park, they were chosen as the fan of the game. And Linda's out there saying, hey, 60 years, what about me? We'll see, maybe this summer.
That's so good, Brandon. I love it. Yeah.
Great story.
How many things does anybody do 60 times? I mean, every year. That's just
Yeah.
really great. Yeah, we love it. Well, it was pretty nice as opening days go. We just keep giving it pretty high marks because we know what it can be.
Exactly right. Let's get over to Kim with your forewarned forecast.
And I love when it's in the 50s because it really shows you the different personality types. Either at 50 degrees, there are people like Bernie, they're all bundled up. Brandon's practically got, short sleeves on. I mean, you just kind of see a mix of everything out there at the ballpark today. But there was a chill in the air, especially earlier in the game when we still had the clouds. But we got some late day sunshine that bumped our temperatures into the 50s. It's 54 right now at City Airport, upper 40s in Pontiac and Lapeer, 50 in Ann Arbor, and 47 in Howell. It's been a breezy day. Wind gusts right now are still out of the west at around 25 to even 30 miles per hour. A current wind gust in Mount Clemens at 30 miles per hour, 17 in Monroe, and 23 mile per hour wind gusts out in Ann Arbor. We'll widen the view out here for you, and we've seen some breaks of sun, and as high pressure continues to settle in, the skies will clear overnight tonight, setting us up for a very nice weekend ahead. The Easter Sunday planner, a little chilly in the morning, but nice in the afternoon with a lot of sunshine, temps in the mid 50s, and we're not done there. I'll talk about a big warm up coming up in the forecast.